My name's Keltie, and I actually have a go-to outro. Great day, go pet a dog. Go pet a dog. Pet a dog. But I don't have a go-to intro. I just want to say hi to you guys always, but I don't know what you guys want me to call you. Like, I just want to say, hi you, Becky, Melissa, Megan, Allie, Samantha. I could go, give me some ideas. Okay, let's get to the point of this video. Now, if you are new around here, I like to do the whole fitness thing, like working out, moving my body, and like finding new ways, keep it exciting and fun. Pre-COVID, that meant trying new classes, new types of fitness, but 2020 has limited me. So I've been trying different types of influencers fitness programs. And one that kept popping up is every day I'd open Snapchat and I was non-stop getting recommendations from Kourtney Kardashian's website, Poosh.
You don't stop. Never! Guys, stop it! Stick your nails in me! You guys!
What does that mean? Because every time I read it, I think it's saying pooch, like a inappropriate thing to call your lower stomach. And then I suddenly started seeing SYdney Cummings, all the workouts. And you guys kept telling me about SYdney Cummings, and I was like, I need a new type of workout. Let's try this one. So who is SYdney Cummings? She's a former college athlete, and we love female athletes doing big things, and just already a big fan. NCAA Div 1 track athlete. While she was there, she fell in love with training. And she went on to start encouraging other women to move their body, challenge themselves, and just fall in love with fitness. And now she supplies people like you and me with free programs. She paid for fitness community, I think it's called SYdney Squad. And she's gotten so big that she's been recognized by the Kardashians. So, who are the Kardashians? Like, I'm gonna waste a minute describing the Kardashians. If you don't know who the Kardashians are, I don't know how you were smart enough to get on YouTube and avoid them. How? It's not hate on the Kardashians. I don't want to admit how much skin products I have purchased. Most of SYdney's workouts are kind of the typical 30 to 45 minute hits, full bodies, but then she does a bit more specific ones. And then she does a lot of like 5 to 10 minute at-home programs that she has on the Poosh website. And so I decided I would do the one that wouldn't stop getting recommended to me. The 10 minutes for 10 days tone your entire body challenge. Well, she never really said challenge, but you're supposed to do it for 10 days in a row. So it's kind of like a 10-day challenge. So I'm naturally pretty active, so that just like 10 minutes a day isn't gonna really change much. So I'm gonna do that, and on top of that, review one of her workouts every single day for 10 days. And then we'll also eat some food that she's posted on her Instagram, because it just gives me an excuse to eat yummy things on the internet. 10-minute, 10-day tone your body workouts. It's gonna be 10 days, 10 minutes. I think you got that by now. 25 reps of each move with 30-second rep in between. 30-second rest. 25 reps, rest for 30 seconds. Next exercise will take me 10 minutes. I'm doing 5 rounds. Today, I'm just gonna start with this 10-minute one, and then we're gonna do more of her workouts throughout the week. But let's go. Boom. Okay, one leg's up. Ooh, okay. It'll look a lot more graceful if you do it on a bench. Just think of the couch. But it works. We make do in 2020. Ooh, recommend yoga mat. My bones. Ooh, the ribs. Ah.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Guys, I just need to take a moment. Something we've been working really hard towards on this channel for so long came true, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. Like, I've been working so hard towards this, and it finally happened. While other fitness channels drink fit tea, I drink beer. While other fitspos drink green juices, I drink tequila. And all these other health and wellness YouTube channels are gonna promote things like meal plans and supplements and protein powders. I got sponsored by HAMSTRING.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
This is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I am so excited. Now, some of you guys have spotted sometimes that drinks and alcohol and the adult beverages that are in my back, and you'll notice I'm quite a stickler. Why? I like clean, high quality ingredients, because first, it's better for you. I do still have a fitness channel, even though I like to drink, but also less of a hangover. And this is where House shines. Clean, high quality ingredients are what you're gonna get in here. My favorite right now that I'm so obsessed with their citrus flower. The only way it is the perfect, just like fall feels drink. It is a mix of Chardonnay, grapes, it's got lemon, orange peel, elderflower, cinnamon, and grape brandy. And it just reminds me of the cocktails I drink when I'm in Europe with my boyfriend, which I can't go to right now. So this is just, it just hits the spot. It's so, oh, the fall feelings, that combination. It's actually based off the Bianco Vermouth cocktail in Europe. And so it's just that feel towards it. So it's just like coming home, but travel all in one. And I'm just so obsessed. It's the perfect fall beverage. And I've been obsessed with. Also, if you were just add a bit of soda water, because of the lemonness, you could also make it a really nice summery drink. But right now I'm just drinking it right on the rocks. And it is just hitting all the fall vibes that I am craving so much. But like European, we are in Paris, maybe somewhere in Copenhagen in a cute little shop, and it's a little cloudy. We have adorable outfits on, and oh, that is just what it puts me in. They just look so nice anywhere, and just to get these is the simplest process ever. In perfect 2020 fashion, you just order online and they deliver right to your door. This is me living my best life. The first 100 people to purchase the House Essentials Kit from my link down in my description and using the code KELTIE will get $10 off and free shipping. Thank you, House, for sponsoring this video. Okay, initial thought. Even though it was only 4 moves, I do feel it was full body. There were a lot of complex moves, so you're incorporating different, not just muscles, but movement patterns, because that's something I've learned a lot in my fitness journey from really smart people. So it's not necessarily just muscles, but it's like movement. There's different ways we move. For example, if you push or pull something, and a lot more fancier terms that I'm not going to bore you with. Day number 3, and even though I've seen no changes in my body or anything, my lower back is not feeling as tight and sore. Since I've moved, I've been really slacking on my stretching and my core exercises, and I get a really tight lower back pain when I do that. Incorporating it right away, I already feel a reduction in that pain. So already a win there. Moves to get rid of stubborn lower stomach fat. I am not a fan of any moves that get rid of lower fat, but she also talks about that, which I do like. She does say these 5 exercises will push you to feel the burn in lower portion of your abs, as work hard to keep your hips rotated posteriorly and your core engaged, which is exactly my biggest issue we were talking about before. But then she does say at the very bottom, I hope you enjoy these core moves and always remember how important nutrition is to show off your beautiful strong abs. Abs are made in the workout, but displayed with what you eat in the kitchen, which is so true, because everyone's like, abs are made in the kitchen. No, abs are a muscle. You gotta build that muscle. Then yes, if there's something covered in them, you're not gonna see them as much, so sometimes you gotta lose it, but we're all built different. Some people can be at like 30% body fat and have abs, and some people can be at 5% body fat and not have abs. I also currently don't have a yoga mat because I just moved, but I'm gonna use my weighted blanket that I just impulse bought at 9 p.m. 2 days ago while having a panic attack. I was like, I need comfort. So I went to the store at 9 p.m. and bought a weighted blanket. That's the level of mental breakdown I'm at. Oh, she reminds you to keep your lower back down. Oh, I do these a lot for like working on like holds for my gymnastics training. And then the 10-minute workout, of course. Okay, I saw on SYdney's Instagram, she is a fan of, why am I doing this so weird? Almond butter on celery. And this is iconic for me because this, my mom, do you remember Ants on a Log? Did anyone have that growing up? But you would pretty much put peanut butter or almond butter, and then you put little raisins. Oh, this is gonna hit. It's honestly just an excuse to eat copious amounts of nut butter. And I am here for it. This is how emotionally exhausted I am. I just tried doing this. No. Day 3, we're doing your 5-minute cardio workout because it's kind of the time of year where you can do an outdoor workout, but you got a bundle. And I figured if I was going to do an outdoor workout, I'd want something that got me warm, so cardio would be appropriate, so I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I like she does things like, I know those bear crawls seem funny, but they're so important for movement, because what do we stop doing when we become adults? Crawling. And a lot of us get injured because we don't move that way, and we should move that way. So she knows what's up. Day 5, we're doing the low impact moves that still burn fat. So for my apartment dwelling ladies and gentlemen, this will be the perfect one for you because it doesn't have a lot of burpees or jumping, so your neighbors won't hate you. Okay, won't lie, my heart rate's up and I didn't even have to jump once, so that's a win. I wish all my basketball coaches back in the day. Also, I know at the beginning of the video I said I was gonna eat like her and eat her meals, but I'm just putting my foot down to that and I'm just gonna do her training. So we'll talk about that next week, but yeah, that's why I'm sorry I said it at the beginning, but I just had to do its best for myself right now, and that, you know, isn't following someone else's diet. Okay, today's gonna be my rest day. Now I'm all about rest days and not overtraining. I actually did an entire video kind of debunk this, the like 1,000 calorie a day workout. Go and check that and you'll see the negative sides and how overtraining is a thing. I'm still gonna do the 10-minute workout today because I do believe in everyday movement. I don't believe in everyday training. I think we have to separate the two. Like going on a walk every single day, assuming you're not like sick or anything, is really good for you, and that's just general movement, versus if you're doing like a CrossFit class every day or running, that can be detrimental to you. Day 7, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the moves to get rounder and stronger butt again, because I need that bad. So day 7, and I don't think my body's changed. First of all, Whitney Simmons, best outfit ever, but I'm just feeling good about myself right now. Like I'm just feeling strong and better, and like I've got a good groove going on. And I also haven't really done anything really strength focused for a long time because we've been in lockdown. So even though it's just like a little bit of weight training, there's something I feel very empowered, and like I'm prioritizing myself right now, which has been really nice, and I'm enjoying that. Day 8, simple moves to tone your abs and butt. Let's do it. Day 9, we're gonna do the quick exercises to boost your metabolism. Not a fan of titles like this, but big fans of girls who explain why. The important part of boosting your metabolism outside of working out is making sure your body maintains and develops the lean muscle to raise your basic metabolic rate, the number of calories your body naturally burns on a day on its own, no matter what type of activity you perform. The number raises your muscle mass. This number rises as your muscle mass increases, which is, because I hate all those articles. They're like, you eat a chili pepper and you raise your metabolism. That would change so small. The only real way to change your just like resting metabolic rate is to add muscle, because muscle burns more calories at rest than fat and anything else pretty much in your body. So the more muscle you have, the more calories you have. So she did a good job of explaining why. Day 10. Before we get started, I just have to take a moment to share with you guys the best piece of athletic apparel I have ever witnessed, I've ever put on my body. I cannot get over how obsessed I am with this. Guys, can we, the gold with green. I just want to show how obsessed I am with this color. Like literally, this is my phone case. Gold with this like emerald green. This is from the new Whitney Simmons Gymsharks collaboration. We're just about supporting boss babes today, because you know what? I love seeing girls succeeding and helping other girls, and Whitney's whole collection is about us feeling beautiful, and Sydney's is all about us overcoming things and feeling our best self. And I just love girls that are supporting girls and wanting us all to be the best version of ourselves, because I feel so good in this outfit. I'll have the link down below if you want to check out Whitney's new collection. Probably going to sell out in 3 seconds, so I hope it's still there when you can click the link, because I'm obsessed.
We're gonna roll for the butt and the thighs today, okay? So what we're using.
Okay, that would have been a way better workout had I had a resistance band. Solid glute exercises, but here's a little hack. If you're like me, you don't have a resistance band. First of all, they're really cheap, you can buy online. I just lost all mine in the move, and I will get a new one. Take less reps. So I just didn't take any breaks during that entire thing, versus she took some. I just needed less, or you could just add weight. And weight can literally be better if you had a bigger jug of milk, but I live alone, so I just need a smaller one. But like, you can just, oh no! Just kidding, it was just fluff. I thought I spilled milk on my new outfit. Just add resistance, add weight, whatever. Tequila bottle, whatever you feel like. So after 10 days, my pros, cons, I'll compare it to other fitness influencers, and also just kind of my results and thoughts. The 3 pros. First, it's free. We love a good free program. If girls are out there giving us free programs, we applaud them. Thank you for being a boss babe and helping us all move. We love you. 2, she's really athletic, and you can tell she understands movement. Now, I'm not saying someone that wasn't an athlete couldn't do this, but I find people who are former athletes, people who have studied body movement, people who are high-level personal trainers, all that, get that it's more than just like a bicep curl builds your bicep. There's like movement patterns and way to correct for postures and just like little words. And a lot of her movements were, I've talked about before, would have helped me with my ATP. So you can tell it's not just squat 10 times, there's more to it. There's a lot of thought in it, which I do appreciate. 3, she's just really bubbly and friendly and smiley, and I like any program that you feel like you're working out with a good friend. That's just me. I know some people want to be yelled at, some people want someone really aspirational, but I don't know. When I'm working out at home, I want to feel like I'm working with a friend, and she does that really well. Now, 3 cons. 1, there's no free online community. She does have one you can pay for, but I will let you know there's the Chloe Tings, the Pamela Reeves, and a lot of people that you can get like free online communities just kind of by commenting. So we'll say you have to pay a little bit. There's nothing wrong though. If a girl's putting out stuff, she has the right to pay. I'm just saying it's gonna cost some money. And if you don't got money, there's free resources for you. Sorry, second, yes, con is not customized towards you, which doesn't seem that big of a deal, but if you do have injuries, immobility, for example, I have ATP, so if I'm not doing something to be specific towards that, it can cause more harm than good. So no, it is not customized towards you. 3, it was a little clickbaity at times with like boost your metabolism, burn fat, all those kind of like trendy words, but then she always did talk about in the paragraph why she kind of like debunked herself, which I respect, because I also clickbait, because here's the reality, and let's just take a moment. The reason I clickbait stuff like that sometimes is because there's false information out there, but people are gonna click the burn fat. If I had to put burn fat next to a good way to increase movement throughout your day, it's gonna have the same premise, but the burn fat people are gonna get more clicks. Okay, let's compare it to other influencers. Chloe. Now my results. I didn't really want this to be a body transformation video because 2 things. 1, I've had a really lot of challenge sticking to 30-day programs right now. Now I did my Soul Cycle, but that was 1 to 2 times a week, but just doing like 30 days in a row. And I think I'm going to address this in a little bit in like a full video, but there's a lot of behind the scenes things that I'll talk about, but I'm just mentally exhausted, emotionally exhausted. My willpower is like at 10% of what it normally is, and not to make excuses, the dauntingness of doing an insane challenge the last little bit was a lot. And this was nice that it was just so easy. I could roll out of bed and do 10 minutes. And honestly, it got me a lot of momentum. And I think the reason I never fall off my fitness journey is when I go through periods like this, I don't expect a lot of myself, and I used to. And I'm only saying this because I learned this from doing the complete opposite. I used to be like, if I got into this rut, I had to go the complete 180. So if I was emotionally exhausted, mentally exhausted, going through a really rough mental place, I was like, I have to join CrossFit and try to do the splits in 10 days and learn to do a handstand and cartwheel. I used to be like, hey, you have to go 0 to 100. Now I realize I'm like, no. You're not going 180, you're just like changing 1 degree. Last month have been tough, but this is really nice. It just kind of got me some motivation. I needed something small, and it just felt good to move my body. Not that I wasn't before, but like a smart way of just remembering my posture and working on my core, and just to reduce pains I was having in my lower back and stuff, and not just looking at movement for changing my body. Because I want to hear from you guys. Fitness will always have the let's get a small waist and a bigger butt, and the nice thing about being in shape is you tend to look more societally accepted. I don't think it makes you more beautiful, but it's just kind of like one of a nice side effect of being healthy. But it just seems so unimportant right now. So I just want to kind of hear what your guys' goals are right now. And I'm sure a lot of people's goals are still, you know, lose 20 pounds or look a certain way, which is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with it coming from a place of love and just understanding you have the power to change your body if you want. But in 2020, it just seems like health seems more important. Just movement for our mental health seems more important. But then like I'm always scared. I'm like, does anyone want videos like that? Does anyone else think that way? Is anyone else thinking the way I am? That it just seems like, oh, put an extra inch on my glute just doesn't seem to matter right now. Maybe it's just what I'm going through. It just seems like bigger things. Fitness has really been a really nice outlet. Whew. There's a lot of negative coping mechanisms I've wanted to dive into the last few weeks, but turning to fitness and YouTube instead has helped. I just did a lot of reflecting on moving my body and being like, what? So I'd love to hear down in the comments, what are your guys' goals? I think mine are just moving for my mental health right now. I don't feel strong right now mentally, and even though I've worked out and I've felt strong in the past, and I've worked really well on kind of this feminine flow I've worked on with my yoga journey and that, I just feel kind of emotionally and physically weak right now, and I think that's what I'm going to kind of transition to. Love to hear from you guys, so I'm glad this kind of got, this is the ball rolling, and I just want to hear from you guys, and we'll see where it goes. So thank you for tuning in. Like always, hope you had a fabulous day. Go pet a dog. Love you guys. Bye.